we have $470,000 of salary cap. So Trent Williams, nope. Brandon Brooks, nope. Richard Sherman, nope. Deshaun Watson, that's a good deal. Marlon Mack, the running back. Leonard Fournette, the running back. James White, the running back. Telvin Coleman, the running back. The cornerback, Nicole Roby. Malcolm Jenkins, Houston. Takis McKinley. Ed Verne. Calais Campbell is an X Factor. Philip Rivers is a free agent. Mike Pouncey. It's a 1-year deal. He's an 80 overall. As you can get from this picture here, we're not getting anything. Nope, our free agents are boring this year. Boring. This is a boring episode 26 apparently. Starting off, absolutely no free agent signings. We're just going to take our team as it is into next year. So Corey Grant's still hurt. Defensively, Nick Perry's a 69 overall and he didn't retire. That's amazing. You know, I think he's making a lot of money. Progress. Oh, wow. That's fun to look at. Yeah, I guess we should look, before we decide not to sign any free agents, we should look at our salary cap. This one. I'm going to go to savings. Can't cut him. Can't cut him. Nope. Not a savings. So these all have negative savings. Because you add up the two. So the biggest savings, Devontae Adams, you could cut him and get $8 million bucks. I don't even see middle linebacker. Nick Perry. Yep, that's not going to do us any good either. So, cutting him would save us a few $1,000s. I still think he's going to get cut, but just because he's no good anymore. Middle linebacker is a super important position that we need to address. I would agree. I would agree, but there's no way to do that this year for us. Let's look at middle linebackers, see what's available. A 78 overall. Danny Trevathan. All these people would be better than Nick Perry. Almost all of them. There's a lot. It's amazing. Alright, well, this has been fun. Let's advance the week and see you in a little bit. Let's look at some signings that happened in the off season. I guess I pressed the button too quickly to go to the next week. So we can see that Christian Hackenberg is still in the league, and he is a Viking. Xavier Woods is a Seahawk, 2-year, $9 million. Deontay Freeman, a running back. Austin Eric Flowers. Vic Beasley Jr. Kirk Cousins is now a Charger. 1-year, $20 million deal. Reggie Ragland, I wanted the Packers to draft him. Ryan Quigley. That's funny. There's Ricky Quigley. Tyrod Taylor is a Bear. Muhammad Wilkerson is still in the league, and he's a Dolphin. Danny Trevathan tried to kill Devontae Adams one day. Aaron Rukowski's still in the league, and he's a Lion. Wow. Phillip Rivers is a Patriot, so the Chargers gave up on him, and the Patriots signed him. That's funny. Taco Charlatan. Nahamed Sue is a Steeler. Dontari Poe. Robert Quinn is a Falcon. Russell Okung is now back with the Seahawks for a 1-year deal. I think that's the one I couldn't sign. Look, he only went for $1.6 million. Sean Lee retired later. Oh. Matt Hendricks is now the coach for the Steelers. Marlon Mack went to the Texans. Richard Sherman went to the Buccaneers. Justin Houston. Dan Bailey, Redskins. And we're just going through these lists here to see any fun signings that had happened. There's a lot. Nick Mullins. 3 years for Nick Mullins. Oh. A couple of people retiring. Well, here's our retirements. Oh, I guess we, damn, they released a lot of people. This is crazy. Alright, let's do this. Signed. I didn't really see any crazy stage 2. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Deshaun Watson, 6 years, $183 million. The bigger $1 million contracts out there somewhere, huh? Multi-million dollar. Trent Williams, $30 million, 2-year, $30 million. Mitchell Trubisky, Jaguars, so they must have let Nick Foles go. $81 million deal. In his dreams. I signed some small contracts. I should do that too, but I never have the salary cap to do this. Oh, we're in the postseason phase. Okay. Hey guys, so I was looking through my list of players here that I have left on my team, and I noticed that MVS is a superstar. And I went to his progression history, and here we go. He was the NFL reception leader, so he got superstar development. This happens during Super Bowl week, so we need to update our awards. So he went from MVS, went from star, was normal at the beginning, but it's dark in here, so I might have to turn on my light. My keyboard is so shot. It's one of those rubber keyboards, and it's like just worn out. So superstar development. Taking a long time. Can't find the R. Yes, I can type, but yeah. So he was he gets an award for 2020 reception leader. So that's pretty sweet. Unexpected. And the rest of them are the same. So Aaron Jones is still a star. Kiki Kote is a star, which is just quick. And David Bakhtiari is a superstar. Aaron Rodgers is an old man X Factor. Now defensively, I noticed something else. Did Jair Alexander go to superstar? Or he's always been superstar? Yeah, no, he's always been superstar. Like Martinez was always a superstar, which I knew already. But Kenny Clark is an X Factor. So he upgraded. And he upgraded just because. So he went to X Factor. So that's pretty awesome too. So he's a 94 overall X Factor. And when he gets in the zone and force a completion or a tackle for a loss, then he increases their chances of crushing people with his reinforcement abilities. And then he also has a secure tackler and an elite reach. So that should really help his career with his two decent players beside him. I wouldn't call him great, but not yet at least. So the defense is pretty solid, I think. We gotta get a new middle linebacker. We couldn't afford one, so and we need to get a new center. And the offensive line, meh. So. All right, halfway through the episode, let's start the draft. And I want to look at the draft board here and be back in just a second. And the Steelers on the clock, and skip ahead and draft one pick, and they pick middle linebacker Deontay Hilton, the number one pick overall. I did look at him because I didn't know he was going to be the number one pick overall. I guess I should have looked at the at the draft board a little bit better there, so he's a 76 overall. I'm gonna guess that Will Tanner goes number 2. Oh no, Roy Polak goes number 2, the quarterback from Texas A&M to the Broncos. He was a 72 overall. I love that Madden lowered the ratings. The center, Daniel Hopkins, 72 overall. Went to the Broncos. Didn't the Broncos just pick? Oh, that's the previous pick. Yeah, previous pick. What am I doing wrong here? Did I just mess up already? I figured out what I did wrong. Anyways, it was the Texans that picked Roy. Skip ahead in the draft. Next pick is Vincent Joseph, the right end. Went 4 overall. I did not scout this guy. Looks like a good pick, though. Next pick is the Bears pick. Will Tanner. There we go. The other linebacker I scouted. I want to get a middle linebacker, but they're all really early picks, unfortunately. So that's not going to happen. And Carl Knott, the left guard. Another one that I scouted players way too early this season. '49ers. 76 overall. Tyson Callaway, the wide receiver, went 7 overall. Bills. Let's go ahead and draft. What did the Cardinals pick? They picked London Compton with the 8th overall pick to the Cards. He's a 75 overall. Ray Edwards, the left outside linebacker. Ryan Edwards, I'm sorry. Tired, it's early. Vikings. 2 overall. Shaq Thurman, I scouted him. Looks like a good pickup in the mid rounds, but as you can tell, he went 10th overall, so it was a little too early for him to be my draft board, and all the players that I liked all went to divisional rivals. Matthew Quinn. Alright, so here we go. Here's our first kind of odd pick. He was a red player. He's a 70 overall. He's supposed to be 15th, and they took him 11th. The Jets keep being Jets, even in the Madden life. KC takes Alan Boykin. The first cornerback taken in the draft is a 71 overall. Take it 12th to the Chiefs. Cincinnati Bengals will pick left outside linebacker Braxton. Okay, another one that I scouted a little early. He was the 13th on there. He took taken 13th, so that's Bengals 75 overall. It's hard to read on the screen. Weird font, sideways kind of angular font there. Left outside linebacker. Daquan Hitchens is another man. They just taking all my players. Bucks took him 14th overall. There you go. You can see us on the draft board now. Yay. Yay. There's a quarterback that's fallen in the draft, and it's going to be taken next now because I said that. Jamar Peterson. It's a defensive tackle. Looked like a good one, too. 78 overall, yeah. I like this one. This one was a nice one. But he's pretty good. Harvey Jones. Harvey Jones is the 4th left outside linebacker to go in the draft. 16th pick overall. Skip ahead in the draft. Next pick. Perry Choice. Was a red player. Ooh, 68 overall. Perry Choice went to the Redskins. Hey, look at the Redskins being the Redskins still. Skip ahead in the draft. Cornerback Corey Sievely, 26th in the list. 70 overall. Titans. That was with the 18th pick. Left end, Todd Galloway. Let's look here. Alright, 23-year-old Todd Galloway was a 67 overall. He's taken with the 19th pick. And Panthers. Skip ahead in the draft. Right end, Quinn Valentine. Okay, guys. 21-year-old Quinn Valentine. I did not review this guy. He's taken 20th overall by the Giants. Okay, so here's our dilemma. On our draft board, our number 1 pick, Preston Larson, a field general from Ole Miss, is on the draft board still as the only first-round pick I have left on my board. This is what we got. His mid-first round talent. You see his skills there. Solid throw plower. Throw short, throw on the run. We're drafting him. Hidden talent. 16th overall. He's flexing. He's got some skills. He's a 73 overall. He's not going to get a whole lot of plays in the first season with Aaron Rodgers there, but he will definitely get some play time during preseason. And he will be the focus player. Will Preston Larson be our replacement to Aaron Rodgers? I'm thinking so. Here's his stats. 72 speed. Yep, so he's got some medium accuracy, short accuracy, deep accuracy, awareness. I think this is a very solid pick for us. And I just realized he's from Ole Miss. And that's where Brett Favre was from, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. 100% correct. 95%. Anyways, Brett Favre, Ole Miss. Preston Larson, Ole Miss. Coincidence? Who knows? And that's where we're going to stop the recording after we drafted Preston Larson. Will he be a player for this year or next?
Will he take over for Aaron Rodgers? He's got the skill set. He's got the tools. He just needs the time to develop. Bye, guys. See you in episode 27 for the rest of the draft.